Secrets of the Ethiopian Bible they don't want you to know. Hidden from the public eye yet overflowing with profound spiritual energy, the Ethiopian Bible stands as one of the oldest and most complete biblical texts known to humanity. Its pages are filled with ancient wisdom and raw, unfiltered truths that have brought comfort to the soul while striking fear into the hearts of the powerful for centuries. Yet in much of the Western world, this sacred text remains shrouded in mystery, its contents locked away, too revealing, too potent to be widely embraced. The Ethiopian Bible is not just a religious relic, it's a symbol of a faith that withstood the grip of colonial forces. It holds books banned from other Christian traditions, preserving an ancient form of Christianity untouched by Western imperialism. Its messages inspire and empower those who read it, while unsettling those who fear the truths it reveals. In this journey, we'll uncover the peaks and valleys of the Ethiopian Bible, diving into its profound spiritual teachings, the reasons it has been kept in the shadows for so long, and why it continues to shine as a beacon of hope for believers today. If these hidden stories fascinate you and you're eager to explore the mysteries of ancient texts, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective on the secrets of the Ethiopian Bible. First, key teachings that empower. The teachings of the Ethiopian Bible echo with deep spiritual strength, offering insights rarely found in Western traditions. Unlike conventional biblical texts, the Ethiopian canon broadens the believer's understanding of divine mysteries and the celestial order, guiding them through cosmic struggles and moral lessons. Central to these teachings are powerful narratives from books like Enoch, Jubilees, and the Kebra Nagast, which provide a strong foundation for facing adversity, seeking justice, and standing firm in faith. Among these sacred texts, the Book of Enoch shines as a profound and mysterious scripture. It tells the story of Enoch, a man so righteous and close to God that he never experienced death. Instead, he was taken directly into the heavens. But beyond this miraculous tale, the true power of Enoch lies in its vivid account of the Watchers, angels who descended to earth and broke divine laws by forming unions with human women. Their offspring, the Nephilim, were giants who brought corruption and oppression to humanity, symbolizing unchecked power and moral rebellion. This ancient story is more than just a record of cosmic defiance. It's a timeless warning. The fall of the Watchers serves as a powerful lesson about the dangers of arrogance, pride, and the seductive pull of power. For Ethiopian Christians, it's a reminder that even divine beings can fall into corruption and that no person or institution is immune to the consequences of moral failure. This teaching speaks directly to the heart, reminding the faithful that divine justice is inevitable. It emphasizes the importance of humility and calls believers to remain steadfast in righteousness, even when confronted with overwhelming power and temptation. The Book of Enoch, with its bold themes of rebellion, judgment, and redemption, has long been seen as a threat by political and religious leaders. Its message challenges authority, exposing the fallibility of even the highest beings and warning of divine judgment against corruption. This is why, for centuries, those in power sought to suppress its teachings, fearing they might inspire rebellion and encourage the oppressed to rise against unjust systems. Yet for those seeking spiritual empowerment, Enoch's message is clear. Righteousness will always triumph over corruption, no matter how strong the forces of evil may appear. Equally powerful is the Book of Jubilees, a scripture that reveals a divine cosmic calendar, uncovering the sacred cycles that govern the universe. It teaches that history isn't just a series of random events, it's part of a master plan designed by God. This profound understanding of time offers believers a sense of peace and assurance, reminding them that even in the midst of chaos, God's divine plan remains unshaken. The Book of Jubilees shares the idea that even though evil might seem to prevail for a while, it cannot escape the inevitable hand of divine justice. For Ethiopian Christians, this promise brings hope during tough times. It strengthens the belief that the universe follows a higher order, beyond the reach of any earthly force. This divine justice, where good ultimately wins over evil, gives believers the strength to face hardships, trusting in God's greater plan. It inspires deep faith in divine timing, offering comfort to those navigating life's unpredictable storms. The Kebra Nagast, arguably the most famous of these texts, deeply roots itself in Ethiopia's spiritual identity. This sacred book tells the legendary tale of the Queen of Sheba's journey to meet King Solomon, which leads to the birth of Menelik, the first ruler of Ethiopia's Solomonic dynasty. It's more than just a historical story, it's a divine testament to Ethiopia's chosen role. Through the Kebra Nagast, Ethiopians trace their ancestry back to Solomon and the Ark of the Covenant, claiming a special connection to God's divine plan. For generations, the Kebra Nagast has been a pillar of strength and identity for the Ethiopian people. During times of foreign invasions, colonization, and internal struggles, this text has served as a powerful reminder of their divine roots, offering both spiritual and national courage. It goes beyond the idea of worldly power, establishing a sacred heritage that resists political and military control. By connecting Ethiopia to Solomon's biblical lineage, the Kebra Nagast lays a spiritual foundation for standing against oppression, filling hearts with pride and dignity in the face of adversity. Its message is one of resilience and empowerment, assuring the faithful that their spiritual legacy is stronger than any temporary force. This belief has strengthened countless generations, inspiring them to uphold justice, wisdom, and faith, even in the toughest challenges. In a world often ruled by material wealth and exploitation, the Kebra Nagast offers a powerful alternative, a story of divine purpose and cosmic justice that uplifts the Ethiopian people's understanding of their role in the world. Conclusion: the core teachings of the Ethiopian Bible, found in the Book of Enoch, Jubilees, and the Kebra Nagast, inspire believers with a deep sense of divine justice and universal order. These sacred texts call the faithful to live by a higher moral standard, offering spiritual strength during times of struggle. By safeguarding these ancient scriptures, the Ethiopian tradition has preserved a unique spiritual legacy that not only empowers the oppressed, but also stands as a powerful testament to the enduring victory of good over evil through unwavering faith. The fear of these teachings, a threat to power. The Ethiopian Bible has long been revered as a profound source of spiritual and cultural strength, offering guidance, courage, and a strong sense of divine justice to those who embrace its teachings. However, for people in positions of power, whether religious or political, this ancient text poses a serious threat. Throughout history, the Ethiopian Bible has faced suppression and exclusion because its teachings were considered too powerful and dangerous for widespread access. This raises a compelling question. Why does this Bible inspire such fear among those who hold authority? One key reason lies in its inclusion of the Book of Enoch. This text vividly describes the Watchers, angels who defied divine law by taking human women as partners, serving as a powerful allegory about the dangers of unchecked power and corruption. The Watchers, once noble and pure, abandoned their divine purpose for selfish desires, leading to their downfall in the creation of the Nephilim, giants who spread violence and chaos across the earth. This story isn't just about rebellious angels. It symbolizes the destructive impact of authority when it becomes self-serving. For those in power, the Book of Enoch delivers a bold message. No matter how high someone rises, whether as an angel, king, or leader, they are still accountable to moral laws. The downfall of the Watchers reveals that no position of authority is above divine judgment, directly challenging the idea of absolute earthly power. It sends a clear warning that all rulers, no matter how mighty, must uphold justice and righteousness or face the consequences of their actions. This message is especially dangerous for those who thrive on control. The Book of Enoch empowers believers to question authority, confront corruption, and understand that no leader is beyond accountability. For generations, religious institutions, especially in the West, viewed this message as dangerously subversive, fearing it might inspire the oppressed to rise against corrupt systems of power. By leaving the Book of Enoch out of the biblical canon, those in authority aimed to limit its reach, making sure its radical ideas wouldn't spark rebellion among the masses. During the time of European colonialism, the teachings of the Ethiopian Bible became even more threatening, especially because it included the Kebra Nagast. This sacred text tells the story of the Queen of Sheba's visit to King Solomon, which led to the birth of their son, Menelik, the first emperor of Ethiopia's Solomonic dynasty. By linking Ethiopia's royal lineage to Solomon and the Ark of the Covenant, the Kebra Nagast gave the Ethiopian people a divine claim to their land and culture, affirming their identity as a chosen nation under God's protection. This powerful story directly challenged colonial powers, who wanted to weaken the cultural and religious identities of the people they ruled. The Kebra Nagast gave Ethiopians the strength to resist foreign domination, spreading a powerful message of spiritual and national pride. It declared that Ethiopia was not just another territory under the control of earthly empires, but a kingdom with divine roots, a nation chosen by God with a sacred purpose that no foreign power could erase. For colonial rulers, this sense of spiritual independence was a terrifying threat, one that weakened their ability to maintain control. Another text in the Ethiopian Bible, the Book of Jubilees, also posed a serious challenge to Western colonialism. Known as the Lesser Genesis, the Book of Jubilees presents a sacred calendar that governs the cycles of the heavens and the earth, placing human history within a divine timeline. This text teaches that history isn't random or chaotic, but follows a carefully designed plan set by the divine. For colonial powers eager to push their own narratives of progress and modernization, this belief was seen as a bold rejection of their authority. Western colonialism often portrayed itself as the force that brought order and progress to so-called backward societies, using the idea of civilization to justify its dominance. However, the Book of Jubilees rejected this linear, mechanical view of history. Instead, it presented time as cyclical, sacred, and beyond the control of human rulers. This divine timeline, with God at the center of history, gave believers the strength to resist colonial rule. It reminded them that their lives were woven into a greater cosmic story, one that no earthly empire could corrupt or control. For the Ethiopian people, the Book of Jubilees was far more than a religious text. It stood as a symbol of resistance. It urged them to trust in God's ultimate plan for justice, to understand that oppression was only temporary, and to remain strong in their faith, knowing divine intervention would triumph in the end. To Western powers, this teaching was a direct challenge to their authority because it empowered the colonized to resist not just physical domination, but also the forced imposition of foreign ideas and values. Throughout history, the Ethiopian Bible has been viewed as a dangerous text by those in power. The Book of Enoch, with its message of divine judgment, called out corrupt leaders, forcing them to face their own flaws, while the Kebra Nagast instilled in the Ethiopian people a deep sense of spiritual and national identity. The Book of Jubilees offered a view of time and history that defied the rigid, mechanical ideas imposed by colonialism, encouraging believers to put their faith in God's plan for cosmic justice. These teachings, which have inspired generations to stand against oppression, continue to challenge the very foundations of earthly power. They empower the faithful with a sense of divine justice and cosmic order. The Ethiopian Bible remains a powerful source of strength for those determined to uphold righteousness, even in the face of great adversity. Why it's empowering today. The Ethiopian Bible remains a powerful source of strength, offering wisdom, hope, and guidance to believers as they navigate the challenges of modern life. Its timeless teachings continue to resonate, especially in a world filled with chaos, corruption, and injustice. What makes the Ethiopian Bible especially relevant and empowering today is its ability to inspire resistance, affirm cultural identity, and provide a forward-looking vision rooted in divine justice. In an age where trust in political, social, and religious institutions is often shaken, the Ethiopian Bible stands as a beacon of resistance against corrupt power. It encourages believers to place their faith not in flawed human systems, but in the ultimate authority of God. The message woven throughout its pages is clear. While earthly rulers may fail, divine justice never wavers. For those feeling disillusioned or oppressed, the Ethiopian Bible offers a path to resilience, urging them to stand strong in their faith and resist the forces that seek to undermine justice. One striking example of this theme is the story of the Watchers in the Book of Enoch. The tale of these rebellious angels who defied divine law and faced ruin as a result serves as a powerful symbol of the dangers of unchecked authority. In today's world, this story reminds us that no institution, no matter how powerful, is immune to corruption. The fall of the Watchers highlights the inevitable downfall of those who abuse power, offering a timeless lesson on accountability. For people witnessing injustice in the modern era, this story delivers both a warning and a promise. Resist corruption, keep your faith strong, and trust that divine justice will ultimately prevail. The Book of Jubilees offers another inspiring message, challenging today's focus on human control and material progress. In a world where success is often measured by wealth and power, the sacred cyclical view of time described in the Book of Jubilees offers a completely different perspective. It reassures believers that the apparent chaos of the present is part of a divine plan unfolding according to God's higher order. For those facing social inequalities or exploitation, the Book of Jubilees provides a vision of hope, reminding them that systems of oppression are temporary and divine justice will ultimately triumph. The Kabra Nust powerfully reinforces the message of resistance and empowerment, especially for the Ethiopian people. This sacred text, which traces Ethiopia's royal lineage back to King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, tells a story that instills pride and affirms a divine connection. During times of foreign invasion and colonial rule, the Kabra Nust became a rallying cry for independence, reminding Ethiopians of their sacred mission and divine protection. Even today, this narrative resonates with those who stand against oppression, inspiring them to see themselves as part of a divine plan that rises above earthly power. Beyond its message of resistance, the Ethiopian Bible offers a profound sense of identity and cultural pride for people who have been marginalized or oppressed. It affirms their place within a sacred heritage. The stories found within the Ethiopian Bible are not just historical records. They are declarations of the enduring value of Ethiopia's spiritual and cultural traditions. This is especially true of the Kabra Nagast, which connects the Ethiopian people to the royal lineage of King Solomon. This connection gives Ethiopians a unique claim to divine favor and protection, serving as a powerful counter-narrative to centuries of cultural erasure and oppression. In a world where cultural assimilation and suppression have long been tools of domination, the Ethiopian Bible shines as a beacon of resilience. It reminds believers that their traditions, faith, and identity are not just valid, they are divinely ordained. For people of African descent, whether in Ethiopia or across the diaspora, the Ethiopian Bible offers a spiritual lineage that stretches back long before colonialism, slavery, and other forms of cultural oppression. It tells a story of continuity and strength, reaffirming that no outside force can erase their cultural and spiritual identity. Today, as many people seek to reconnect with their roots and reclaim their heritage, the Ethiopian Bible offers a living link to the past. It provides a framework to understand the present and look toward the future through the lens of a rich spiritual tradition, emphasizing the importance of cultural pride and faith. For those searching for meaning in an uncertain world, the Ethiopian Bible serves as a guide, offering wisdom rooted in an ancient but ever-relevant spiritual legacy. But perhaps the most powerful reason the Ethiopian Bible remains so empowering today is its hopeful vision for the future. Amidst the uncertainties, conflicts, and inequalities of the modern world, it offers a roadmap for living a life grounded in faith, integrity, and resilience. Its teachings about the end of days, the restoration of God's kingdom, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil inspire a vision of hope that continues to uplift hearts and minds across generations. The prophecy in the Book of Enoch, which foretells the judgment of the Watchers, reminds believers that evil will never have the final say. For those living through dark and challenging times, this promise of ultimate justice offers both comfort and inspiration. The Book of Jubilees reinforces this hope, presenting a cosmic timeline that unfolds perfectly according to God's plan. This divine order brings reassurance during moments of crisis, encouraging believers to trust in God's timing and resist the despair that often comes with worldly struggles. The cyclical nature of time, as described in Jubilees, suggests that the hardships of today are part of a greater divine design, and that they will eventually give way to justice and redemption. The Tirad Kabra Nagast also offers a forward-looking vision, affirming Ethiopia's special place within the divine order and charging its people with the sacred duty of upholding justice, wisdom, and faith. This responsibility isn't just a relic of the past, it's a guide for the present and future. It calls believers to carry the torch of faith and resilience, even when faced with adversity, serving as a constant reminder that their mission is part of something far greater than themselves. In conclusion, the Ethiopian Bible remains a powerful source of empowerment in today's world. Its teachings inspire resistance against corruption and oppression, affirm a deep sense of cultural pride and identity, and offer a hopeful vision for the future, grounded in divine justice and cosmic order. It equips believers with the spiritual tools needed to navigate an often unjust world. For those searching for meaning, strength, and purpose, it serves as a guiding light, pointing toward a future where righteousness triumphs and divine justice is fulfilled. For all its power, the Ethiopian Bible also carries something more: the fearlessness of truth. It stands as a testament to a truth so enduring that it has uplifted the oppressed for centuries, while unsettling those who seek control. Its profound teachings on divine justice, cosmic balance, and the unbreakable spirit of human resilience offer not just guidance, but deep empowerment. For believers, it is a beacon of hope, a reminder that righteousness isn't just a possibility, it's inevitable. But for those who rely on systems of control, oppression, or unchecked power, this sacred text is a dangerous force, a vivid reminder that no empire, ruler, or institution is beyond the reach of God's judgment. Ultimately, the Ethiopian Bible's power lies in its unwavering commitment to truth. It is this truth, unyielding and uncompromising, that has made it both feared and revered throughout history. It challenges the very foundations of corrupt power and paints a bold vision of justice that transcends time and human authority. In a world often gripped by fear and domination, the Ethiopian Bible offers a different story, a counter-narrative where truth prevails and divine justice becomes the ultimate judge of all things.